everyone, welcome to Paper Crafting with Tammy. I have a layout that I want to share with you today that I'm going to create from a Club Scrap page formula. If you're familiar with Club Scrap, they sell paper kits for layouts, for cards, they have a digital version, stamps, things like that. Their paper is amazing quality and very thick. They have lots of great little doodads. It really is a fantastic company and I've been a fan for a long time. One of the things that you get when you're a Club Scrap member is access to a page formula every month. So this one actually dates all the way back to July of 2011. And this was part of a kit called Just Dandy. So the fun thing about a page formula versus a sketch is that it really tells you exactly how to cut each piece of paper to have minimal waste and to get the layout that they're showing on the design. So for this particular one, the instructions say gather 1 12 by 12, okay, and that's going to be paper A, and it shows you exactly where it's going to end up so you can kind of get a visual as you're choosing your papers. 1 12 by 12 paper B, an 8.5 by 11, that's going to be this paper C, and then 2 12 by 12s that will be paper D, and they're your base or your background sheets. I'm making one modification to this page formula today just because the paper that I chose for C that only needed to be 8.5 by 11, I actually chose a 12 by 12 sheet, so when I cut it down I had enough left to create these two little strips over here for A, just so I can carry that color across my layout. So it's a really minor modification, but I just wanted to call that out. So we're gonna go ahead and start just by doing the cutting today. So there's a layout here for how I'm going to cut paper A. So let me grab the paper that I'm gonna use for that. And I chose this kind of beige off-white, I think it's actually called almond. It's a close to my heart paper. And it tells you exactly what to do. Cut paper A at 11.5, at 11, and at 5 inches. This trimmer is a Fiskars trimmer, and I actually bought it through Club Scrap at an event. It works great for cutting 12 by 12 papers. The next instruction says trim 5 by 12 horizontally at 11 and 7. Okay, and it says cut the 6 by 12 horizontally at 8 and 4. So paper B, so that's going to be my photo mat for these two photos, and then it's going to be like a double mat on some of the others. So this is the paper that I chose for that. Okay, so if you're thinking about it as a mat, it's going to be as a double mat, it's going to look something like that. Okay, my first instruction says cut paper B at 5.5 inches. And then trim the 5.5 by 12 horizontally at 7.5. Okay. Cut the 6.5 by 12 horizontally at 9. And 4.5. Okay, and then it says trim the 3 by 6.5, so that's this piece here, horizontally at 3.25. Okay. I'm done with the trimmer. I had already cut my 12 by 12 down into an 8.5 by 11 and into those 2 half-inch strips I was talking about. So I can actually just sub those in, and I'm going to pop these ones out. Okay, then I just get to put this all together. So I've got all my pieces. get my background sheets. And then I can start laying everything out. So I know this is going to need to go underneath. Okay. And then I've got my 2 strips that are just going to carry that color over. I'm going to put them here. Okay. This layout calls for a 5x7 photo. And it goes here. And they just kind of show you how to layer that. If you look at the diagram here, it shows how these strips, one just goes all the way underneath that back photo mat, and then one goes over the back photo mat. So just creates a little bit more interest. The other pieces that I have of the grain, 2 of them are the same size. They're going to go here and here. And then this one just layers over a little bit. Okay, and you can kick that out how you want. I've got these other 2 little greens that are just going to stagger here. This is a 4x6. Second mat here for the double matting. Okay, and that's the basic layout. So the photos that I coordinated all of this around are from a drive that we took, and I found this amazing bridge on the drive, and I stopped and took some pictures around this bridge. Okay. This is in an area called Prospect in Oregon. Really beautiful place. Okay, and these just go. So easy peasy. I'm not sure exactly how many minutes we've been on, but you watched me create this layout real time. Of course, I had my paper already chosen. Out of the pages that I used, this is my trash, my scrap, and then these 2 strips that I subbed out. Okay, so if you had started with a regular 8.5 by 11 here, you would have used these, and then this would be your only scrap from 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of 12 by 12 paper, and then 1 8.5 by 11. The other thing I want to show you today, I want to accent this layout with just a few leaf stickers that I have. So these are the stickers that I chose, as I thought they'll bring out just a little bit more of that beautiful color that's in the background of some of these photos and be a nice accent on here. So I want to be able to pop these stickers up, but they are stickers, they're not chipboard. And I want to show you a trick today for being able to do that. So I'm going to choose this one to start with. And because I want to pop it up, I'm going to go ahead and grab some foam dots. I really love these 3D foam squares because there's 308 of them in a package. They're enough to pop something up, but not so much that they make my layout really thick. Okay, so I'm just going to put like 3 of these on here. Now, anytime you're using a sticker to pop it up, you are taking a chance that it's going to end up getting smushed down and that this is going to attach to your page. So I learned a trick to use baby powder. Now keep in mind, I have not taken the backing off of these adhesive squares yet. They're stuck onto the sticker, so that's not going to change. Okay, you just open up your baby powder, give it a little shake. Okay. Now this sticker is no longer sticky. Okay, I can go ahead and peel these off and attach that to my page without worrying that these other sticker parts are going to get stuck down and stuck to something that I didn't intend or make my embellishment look really wonky. So that's a little trick for today. I am going to finish this layout up off camera, but if you stay tuned, you'll see the completed product after I ink and tape everything down and get my embellishments on, and that'll be there for you, okay? If you enjoyed this video today, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I also really enjoy comments, you guys, so take a minute and drop a comment. Click that little bell so that you know when I post something new. I really appreciate everybody's support, and I hope that you guys enjoy the layout we worked on today. Bye-bye.